Up, we have unlocking employment opportunities for job seekers involved in the legal system. Please join me in welcoming Elena Sigman, the Director of Collaborative Learning at John Jay College Institute for Justice and Opportunity, and Kiana Walbrook, the Director of Job Essentials Training at Henry Street Settlement. Welcome.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Kiana Walbrook with Henry Street.
And I'm Elena Sigman from the John Jay College Institute for Justice and Opportunity.
And we're here to tell you about a new free online training to help workforce development practitioners better partner with individuals who were involved in the legal system. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm sure everyone in this room may know of some of the challenges that individuals who have been impacted by the criminal legal system goes through when looking for a job. Just by a show of hands, how many are you currently working with individuals or job seekers that have been impacted by the criminal legal system? Okay, quite a few. Is it also safe to say that at some point in your career, you were concerned that you didn't have the right training or the resources to support said job seeker get what they needed and be successful? So there is no surprise why so many hands were raised. In fact, between the years 1980 to 2019, right before the pandemic, New York City arrests resulted in 3.3 million criminal convictions, leading to over 745,000 individuals left with a criminal record. Now, I don't know about you, but those numbers are alarming and it hits home. And I believe that if workforce practitioners don't feel confident in supporting a job seeker with a criminal conviction, therein lies the problem. One, because as practitioners, we feed and get most of everything that we do in the work and the breadth of the work that we do from our confidence in helping our members and clients land a job and navigate employment. Just to let you know, at Henry Street, we do call our clients members. We believe that they're members of the community, members of our organization, members of society. We also believe that they look to us to give them high quality resources, high quality support, and our ability to mitigate any barriers and challenges for anyone that is dealing with a specialized circumstance. So hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll have a better understanding of how this training tool can support you and your team.
Thanks, Kiana. The issues that Kiana is talking about are exactly why the CUNY School of Professional Studies and John Jay College Institute for Justice and Opportunity created this new e-learning course with support from the New York City Mayor's Office for Economic Opportunity. I'm excited to tell you about the course. Unlocking Employment, How to Partner with Job Seekers Impacted by the Legal System is a 90-minute online self-paced course. Registration is free and is open to frontline staff and leadership at New York City workforce development programs. The goal is to provide practitioners with this foundational knowledge so that there is no wrong door across the whole workforce development system for job seekers who've been involved in the legal system to get help navigating the job search. The course has 4 modules: exploring the impact of the legal system on job seekers, getting to know your job seeker, supporting the job search, and legal protections from discrimination against job seekers. And there's a very extensive resource library if you want to do a deeper dive onto any of these topics. I want to thank our many partners who contributed to developing this curriculum, starting with you, Kiana, and your team at Henry Street Settlement, along with job seekers who have lived experience in the legal system, who advise the development of the course, attorneys from the Legal Action Center, and practitioners from the Workforce Professionals Training Institute, Osborne Association, Women's Prison Association, and many, many more. So how many people here have taken some boring online trainings? Anybody? Yes, I see quite a few hands here. This one is not like that. This course emphasizes a strengths-based approach, effective practices, and resources you can really use, like a sample resume when someone's work experience was while they were incarcerated, and a sample personal statement if a job seeker gets turned down after a background check. So the course is interactive. It's designed with characters and realistic scenarios and exercises in a downloadable workbook. So practitioners learn with examples how to support people who've been impacted by the legal system. And it's also got automated video and sections explaining aspects of the legal system. So this is not really a sit back and listen training. It's designed so that you use the workbook with the online course. The feedback we got during the pilot is that it's best experience when you take the time to do the exercises right along with taking the course in the moment. That's how you get the full benefit of the training. But you don't have to believe me. We're going to hear from Kiana. She's going to tell you about her team's experience in the course pilot.
Thanks, Elena. I have my beautiful team in the back who, as a partner in the process, my beautiful JET team was able to participate in the pilot, and their feedback was spot on. Most of the staff reported an increase in confidence when working with someone that had a background, especially when it comes to resume writing and interview support. Also, they were less likely or less reluctant to take on the challenge of supporting someone with a criminal record. Much of the feedback that we got is that they totally enjoyed the exercises and the case studies because it allowed them to practice in real time the skill that they needed in order to support their members. They found that they had an increase in their strengths perspective lens. A lot of unconscious bias was, peeled away, and thinking about how can I really support every member that comes in with specialized situations. Last but not least, they no longer felt intimidated by all the legal jargon that tends to be the biggest barrier when supporting someone with a background. And they absolutely loved that resource library because there were so many articles and materials that they could put their hands on even after completing the training. I personally saw a few uses for supervisors that want to benefit or better engage their staff. You can absolutely use this training as an onboarding tool for some of your newer, greener staff that may not have experience in working with individuals and job seekers with a background. Also, you can use it as a professional development support for your veteran staff. You can bring the case studies and the topics to your team meetings and work at it together collectively. And last but not least, you can also use the training as a springboard to create more discussion around how to help specialized populations in supporting them more effectively and in depth. All in all, this training has the ability to open up your empathy box and curiosity to go the extra mile to really support job seekers that need it the most. It's also a professional development tool that you and your team can pull from as you see fit. I will now pass it back along to Elena, who's going to tell you how you can get your hands on this free training tool.
Yeah, so the course will open in November, but you can use this QR code on the screen to get a sneak peek at a video from the course and really pre-register and find out more information. And thank you all so much. Looking forward to hearing all of your impressions.